her put it in, put it in, no, no, no. She said till infinity, infinity, oh. She said make her put it in, put it in.
You are now tuned in to Uptxwn Talk.
We're coming back, giving you good vibes this Sunday. Giving some love. We already gave some love to him last week, but just giving more love to Doom.
Stay on the beat.
Yes, MF Doom on the beat. What's good, everybody? This is Sunday. It's Uptxwn Talk. We are back, giving you our thoughts, perspectives on everything that's been happening in this absolutely crazy ass week. I feel like this song. I picked this song because not only much love, rest in peace to Doom, but it feels like this is a theme for this week. Doomsday. Operation Doomsday. And with everything that's been going on, man, tracks like this kind of bring me here. But I was saying before, you know, with everything that's been going on in 2020, you gotta have like that calming energy though. You gotta be able to like laugh and
I ain't gonna lie, let them hear some of the songs too, you feel me?
rock out.
I was listening to you, I just wanted to listen to them.
Till I'm back with my brother went, that's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDCO section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and checked in. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck a pop jump.
You flowing on here.
You flowing, I'm telling you.
God forbid, if ain't no escape, blame MF tape. Definition super villain. I'll kill him.
I told Sean before, I'm not a big Doomsday fan, but I recognize his impact. I will say that.
That's what I'm saying. Like artists like this, man, it's always good to just listen to them because they off kilter. And to me, he just so many people out here flowing now take from Doom, you know, and his rhyme scheme and just off the wall it was. So it's dope, man. Much condolences to his family. Rest in peace to God.
Rest in peace. One of the most unique artists to ever be.
I'm still shaky on this, but he apparently had passed away on October 31st and not December 31st.
No, I'm about to say, I ain't gonna front, don't need to be shaky. His wife said it. She was like, he transitioned on October 31st.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I was so confused. This is the first of me hearing that today, but I really thought he passed away on December 31st. I'm just like, dang. Like, he was really gone a whole 2 months and no one knew.
And yo, you know what's the crazy thing about it is that being the type of artist he was and just his whole get up, it's just so ironic that he passes away on Halloween. You know?
Nah, that's facts.
I was gonna say it's weirdly ironic, but what's good, everybody?
It's episode 50. What? 56?
57 maybe.
It's 57. I think it's 57. Look, obviously we ain't been checking our shit.
I'm about to say every week I come up to this motherfucker, I'm like, it's 50 what? Like I know I be happy. Something. Yeah, it's 50 something.
57. Yo, wait till we get to 100.
Why did she say that?
Why you say it like that, bro?
Wait till we get to 100.
You got something planned for them?
I mean, we enter triple digits.
I'm.
That's a milestone.
Yeah, it definitely is a milestone.
Yeah,
it definitely is a milestone. Man, how was y'all week though? How was y'all weekend? What y'all been getting into?
It was cold as hell this whole week, pretty much.
It was very dry. It was a very dry weekend for me.
I was in the house.
Yeah, we're hot
chocolate.
We're so lame.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. We was also talking about.
We're not in Tulum.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or in Atlanta.
Nah.
Or Texas.
No. Hell no.
We ain't nowhere. We're boring.
Yeah.
He just said the state. He didn't even say the city.
They just getting it out there.
Like, bro, it's really crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be indulging soon, probably too. But it's just like niggas is like, yo, it's like coronavirus cases going up. Tulum.
More people want to go out the country.
Word. If I see Taboo Beach again.
No, I swear to God, I keep seeing stuff like, you know, we might have a deadlier strand. It might be worse than before. And everybody putting up this, oh my God, I'm going to Puerto Rico next week. I'm like, damn, like.
Word, Mom? Like, how much you pay for your ticket?
Word.
You got the deal?
Yo, no, I swear to God, I'd be like, yo, like, y'all went to Tulum? How much was it? Oh, well, for everything plus like for 5 days at the hotel, and for my ticket, it was only $250. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm like,
She
hold
means
up.
her sugar daddy only made her pay $250.
Hell no.
Damn.
Now, no, but you know what? We threw a little jokey joke on it for a little bit, but I think it is. We do have to be responsible in saying, yo.
Wait, time out. How was your weekend? Don't try to slide.
No, I have to tell the people this. Yo, you guys, definitely please stay safe and keep yourself at
6 feet and
6 feet
from
distance,
everybody.
social distance, and just keep it in mind. That's what I was trying to say. Like, be mindful because, yo, man, we were just, Tosin was talking about the vaccines and how his job is.
Oh yeah, nah, they trying to put out these vaccines. Like, if you're in New York right now, you're mandated to take. If you're a New York healthcare worker, you're mandated to take the vaccine. But it just start with stuff like that. So then it's be like, that should have jumped to, education. Then it tells you if you work in federal or anything. They'll start being like, you need to take the vaccine for anything. Like, you got to look at stuff like that. I feel like me, I don't know if I can stay if they making me take that vaccine. But listen, there's still a virus out here. I just don't want to take my risk with the vaccine like that.
You know what's the crazy thing about it is that my father, he was just kind of talking to us about it, about possibly taking it and why, we should really consider it. And, someone like him who, when it comes to just, where I get my my thirst to want to like know more about just history and being more knowledgeable about the things that's going on in the world and some of the difficulties and the place that we've been through, as black people when it comes to just the medical healthcare system or the hospital system, all that. For someone like him to be pushing the vaccine, I know that this is really different. It's a different, it's hitting home a different way. A family friend of ours just recently lost both her parents
in the span of a month.
Yeah, and that's not something like, oh man, these people are just saying stuff. Like, nah, like those are people that we know, that we laugh with, that we have relationships with, and for them to be losing members of their family, two of their parents in a month span, that's crazy. So, we're not here to scare you or anything like that, but we just have to put it in your ear like, yo, be safe out here.
And let me add to this too, man. Take care of your bodies, bro. Take care of your health. You get what I'm saying? Like, a part of this, the virus thing is, we don't know a lot about it, but I will say that being healthy helps against it. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, so taking your vitamin C, exercise, and all that. Like, take care of yourself.
No, it's definitely twofold. Like, it's not one of those things where you could follow protocol, but the best protocol at most times is just building up a very, very strong immune system.
My mother always said, prevention is better than cure.
That's wise words.
What do you sound like?
Yeah, she need to come back.
Oh,
she ain't spending her birthday with you.
She ain't spending. She not spending my birthday. She spending her birthday. She ain't spending Doom birthday here. She just out.
Yeah, I'm about to say she chilling. She said I gotta get away from these crazy white people.
Dari birthday either. But it's funny. She gonna be back by Femi birthday.
Yeah.
That must be her favorite.
Gotta be.
It's okay. I'm the best looking one.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to say you alright.
You a mid.
I'm a mid. What's it called? I'm a medium ugly.
Just a little bit. Nah.
Girls really be on Instagram like, I like my man medium ugly. I see some things like once you get settled in with your medium ugly, he real sexy. I'm like, oh my god.
You're medium ugly. Come on now.
Damn, I'm really medium ugly. Alright.
No, but I was saying that your mother, she definitely been saying, yo, man, I gotta get away from these crazy white folk. Cause.
Oh yeah, nah, my mom, she just, let's say, she enjoys being around Africans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't blame her. With everything that's been going on this week in this country,
Africa, I should say. Yeah,
I'm about to say we gotta just jump right into it, man. The world is the
whites are trying to blow this shit up. The whites is wilding.
I'm about to say
they are out of hand.
Olympus has fallen is upon us.
And let me just say, the whites have been out of hand, but like the poor whites are out of hand because I've seen a bunch of bad dental over there.
a bunch of bad dental.
Bro, all I seen was cavities, missing teeth, sharpened teeth. Like, it looked horrible. Like, they was chewing on rocks.
You know, just to kind of go for a timeline of how, you know, a lot of this stuff has occurred. So, Trump was having a rally out in Washington, I believe, and everybody was coming, and he was just talking about just how he felt about the election. And I want to go and actually give you guys some quotes from that speech that he had, because these are the quotes that they were using to say, you know, they're talking about impeaching them, and they're talking about this is what incited the violence. So he was saying in the speech, so I'm going to read you the first paragraph. It's the New York Times. It says, the speech that President Trump delivered to his to his supporters before they attacked the Capitol last week is the central focus of the House Democrats as House Democrats prepare an article of impeachment against him for inciting the deadly riot. So he said, this is what he said: Republicans are constantly fighting like a boxer with their hands tied behind his back. It's like a boxer, and we want to be so nice. We want to be so respectful of everybody, including bad people, and we're going to have to fight much harder. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength. You have to fight. You have to be strong. And this is the last quote that I'm going to read. He said, when you catch someone in fraud, he's talking about voter fraud in an election, you are allowed to go by very different rules. So I hope Mike has the courage to do to do what he has to do, and I hope he doesn't listen to I think it's rhinos and stupid people he's listening to. And I think what I want to kind of focus on is the idea of going by very different rules, because I think that's very ironic when it comes to this whole case.
You said by going by very different rules?
Yeah, no, the concept or the idea of very different rules.
Man, like, for me, it's like the white privilege is at such a, like, straight out in your face with this stuff. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't understand, like, people be like advocating for, like, alright, oh, you should feel sympathy, or you should feel no type of, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna talk about it, but you can't expect me to feel bad for a lot of what's going on, you get what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, y'all broke into the federal building, Capitol Hill, where Joe Biden will be sitting in front of to be inaugurated in as president. You get what I'm saying? It's funny. I've been to that. I've been to Capitol Hill. I went to there for freaking Obama's inauguration.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I went there when I was younger. Me and Femi went. Okay, it was me, Femi, and Marvin.
Oh shit, that's lit.
Yeah, I think I got pictures somewhere on Facebook. But nah, yeah. Like, let me tell you, just walking on that field is very scary. Like, they had snipers at every top of every building. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, for you to just go in and you think you just gonna be good, it's just like, it's the one word that sticks out to me is audacity, bro. Like, they got a lot of audacity in their actions. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree. And I think when it comes to just everything that happened, and the reason why when I first looked at it, I'm like, yo, this is whack as shit, because, bro, how the fuck did Trump have all that smoke for the looters getting fucking TVs and shit out of Target? You said when the looting starts, the shooting starts.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, and this is the energy that you have for people that are, you know, having a response to violence that has continuously happened in our community.
But put it even more in context, yo. Like, they started looting because, like, a police officer kneeled on George Floyd's neck for 8 or 9 minutes on camera. Think how long 15 seconds feels when you watch on Instagram. This dude kneeled on his neck and we watched the life flow out of him. So and all we were saying was that was wrong. and be treated as such. Yo, the whites are really out there like in the midst. They're looting the Capitol Hill because Trump lost the election, like democracy has what's it called, stated it should be. And it's not even like it's like somebody who's displayed being worthy, bro. Like as this is the president, like, yo, this guy has called Nigeria and Haiti shithole countries. He's literally cheated and get. They've proven he has cheated to get into the election. And on top of that, he just doesn't have the credentials to be a president. Like, let's be real. Like, he's a reality TV show artist. I mean, show star. I said artist. But like, yeah, like, and then you guys have the audacity to be fighting for a guy who just blatantly has spit and shown how racist he is. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing when we were elected and people were electing him and saying, yeah, because of business, this and that. But if he lost, everybody understand. I think everybody should understand why he lost, and it's not like a big ass debate. Or yeah.
No, I mean everybody. I mean my grandmother and my father was just kind of showing us and saying like how crazy all the madness was. What was your kind of some of your thoughts on the coin?
It was kind of super wild seeing them storm Capitol Hill like that, and them nobody being shot or nobody being maced or anything.
Well, a woman did lose her life. 4 people got killed. I think I believe so. I think it was around 4 people.
4 people?
I know a woman definitely got shot.
But was that the protesters or like the people? Inciting a riot?
Yeah, it was the protesters.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, all I can say is that the next 4 years is probably going to be, I don't know, I'm trying to find a word for it.
A shit show?
Basically. Basically like a shit show. And I hope Joe Biden, he does keep his promises that he was with the, having people from Democratic side coming to speak to him and stuff like that.
Let me ask you, alright, speak to the, I guess, the sympathy of the situation, because, you know, that's part of the. I mean, I be on Twitter a lot, so like, that's part of the conversation. Like, so when it's a, yeah, I was gonna say they was talking about how the lady, she lost her life and in the Capitol Hill because she stormed the building and all this other stuff. And I don't know I know I'm missing some of the details here, but like, I don't know. Can y'all speak to what kind of sympathy y'all have to this situation?
I mean, when it comes to just anybody losing their life, I'm always going to be sensitive to that because it's a loss of life. What I will say is that this, you know, in America that we live in, it's always going to be tailored to America. So for us, we already know, like, while I do have sympathy because I don't want anybody to lose their life, I could also look at that and say, excuse me. I could also look at that and say, how can you, like, looking at that situation, it could bring in frustration because it's like, yo, I wouldn't even be able to get to the steps of that building without being met with, you know, death or being met with
force.
Yeah, force or resistance. The fact that these people are able to get in and that they are able to, you know, still Nancy Pelosi's podium and just be in the different areas and just sitting in seats in people's office. Like, it's crazy. And you got motherfuckers in there taking pictures. You know, I will say this, like, when it comes to all the information we've been getting about this, it's very the information sounds a little odd for me, and I do think it will ignite some of my conspiracy theory bags and thoughts and machinations about it. But I'll keep those at bay for the fact of just everything I see on a surface level. It just really keeps showing how could you even think that how could you even think that was okay? Because when it comes for people of color, black and brown people, you know, we're always met with death when it comes to us taking those steps.
this is how I feel as far as it, like, I feel as though, like, dang, you shouldn't have like went into the building, and it's bad that you lost your life, but you should have went inside. You weren't supposed to do that, like, because the first thing that comes to me with most of this stuff is like, what do they use on the black people? Why they could kill us?
Oh, well,
stand your ground.
Well, no, they say, well, why didn't you just comply? You know,
or no, stand your ground. That is the biggest. That is the emphasis of stand your ground. The federal building, that has federal agents that will shoot you and have guns,
I think
are inside. You literally broke into their building, and I'm not saying it to be like, yo. For me, the jokes could stop because you feel me. I'm not gonna make jokes to anybody who died, but at the same time, it's like, when I see the people on Instagram and Twitter and me on something like, you guys remember, say her name. Like, yo, I seen somebody said, say her name, the Ashley drink. Yo, I'm not going to lie to you, that made me upset.
That's a mockery.
That really made me upset because it was just like, you cannot compare the two to somebody who was sleeping in their bed, in their home, in the safety of their home, was not getting knocked down. And they knocked it down. They knocked the door down and shot them. And while they were sleeping, Breonna Taylor while she was sleeping, shot Breonna Taylor while she was sleeping. Versus, I'm not even going to disclose her name because I don't even want to keep doing this. But who invaded the federal building? And I keep saying this: the federal building, Capitol Hill. This is like, because. You know what's big thing that they always, what about America is? America is very big on symbolic things. That's why they got so many statues and all this other stuff, you feel me? And then they give us symbolic wins because they think that shit gonna do something for us, but that's not what we need right now. But after that, it's like, yo, you violated the United States symbolic building and just living symbols for them.
And I think when it comes to just the arguments that are being made, this goes to just, because while all this craziness is happening, we could go days on commenting on it. It's always about what's the next step. Like, how do, where do we see the world that we're in going from this? Because this was put on the world stage. You already know other leaders, other people from other countries are seeing this, and they're like, yo, this is crazy. When I think about just the irony, because I feel like this whole situation is so littered with so much irony, because you have this faction in America that clung on to Trump because he felt that they were speaking to, he was speaking to them, not even from the racist part of it, definitely probably spoke to him in certain instances, but just the idea of what he had for like bringing jobs back or whatever, or trying to make America quote unquote great again. And
his make America great again so deeply offended and not just offended, hurt black people. It was just like, I just could not. I'm sorry, I just meant to add that in.
No, but what I was speaking to is the fact that those people felt the need to. They felt that they were being ignored, but at the same time, though, the people in these groups will be quick to justify the deaths or the harm that that black people go through when it comes to the justice system, when they go to the police system, all these different things. These different factions will ignore us, but then at the same time want to be able to take out their aggression when they are ignored in a different way.
I saw that they beat a police officer down with a fire extinguisher and killed him to death.
Oh, I did that.
Where's Blue Lives Matter? But that's why I be like, for black people, sorry, we're beat him to death. You know what I mean? But look, I'm just saying, it's like, yo, where is the damn? I even lost my train of thought.
I can't do shit right there.
Hold on, I don't know what to say. I'm going to say this. These new sneakers?
Yeah.
Nice. They real nice.
Oh, yeah?
They fly.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is some New Balance. Shout out to New Balance.
You want to do the feet stuff?
I was going to say, give us a sponsor.
Yeah.
We love your sneakers.
Nah, but alright.
No, but I think when it comes to, like I said, going back to just the idea of irony, man, like, this whole thing, like, these two factions, these two groups feel like they're ignored when it comes to America, and one group being able to have more economic power, or more economic resources, or more access for prosperity in this country, and another group not having that, and how that group that is higher ignores us and makes light of the things that happen to us. Like, you talk about the jokes with that woman, which, like I said, I'm always feel sympathy for people that lose their life when it comes to these things. But I remember when jokes were made about Trayvon Martin. I remember when, offensive things were talked about when it came to Tamir Rice.
I think back then, I think Justin Bieber got caught up making a racist joke.
Yeah, he did.
Justin Bieber was wild.
Yeah, he was tweaking.
Yeah,
but
I'm
just talking about I'm talking about on the internet in response to these deaths that happened when we said, yo, what the fuck was Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, the guy Eric Gardner. I mean, the list could go on, but you had people that were making. I remember specifically, white kids making jokes, and
then the media depicting them so well. I remember when they kept trying to put, pitch that picture of Trayvon Martin when he was just like sticking up his middle finger or something. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, yo, he was a young ass kid. Yo, if we all got held to stuff that we did when we were kids, we'd all be look horrible now. Like, but
that was just tasteless.
But you feel me? They'd always be so tasteless, like with us. But when it's them, they gotta paint themselves as an angel or some stuff like that. Like they really be trying to pit this woman like she was like, you feel me? She's some type of saint, bro. If freaking, I don't know, Mother Teresa had freaking shot the Pope or something like that, y'all wouldn't look at Mother Teresa the same way.
I know
that was a wild analogy.
He stretched it, I ain't gonna lie.
I was reaching?
Yeah, I was about to say, you stretched that all good.
Did y'all get it though?
I get what you're saying, but I'm just like Mother Teresa.
Yeah, I don't know how to bad.
I ain't really had beef. No, but what I want to speak to is the fact that in response to all this, I mean, Trump done got banned off everything. I seen Freddie Gibbs tweet and say, "Damn, could Trump even get an Uber?" Like, because they on his ass that bad. Like, it's really crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy that he's really banned off Twitter. But that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But I was just more upset with the Carrie Hilson shit. Like, I
didn't see or hear what happened with Carrie Hilson.
Alright, so she basically can anybody pull it up?
Yeah,
I was about to say somewhere in the shade room. You know what?
No, I mean, it all comes back to the idea of censorship, and which is not just. She's not the only one that's been talking about it. Carrie Hilson is just one of a couple people that was talking about censorship. So I have the quote right here. She made a post.
Let me read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, I gotta see your phone.
Nigga, alright. Shit. Alright, she said, this may be funny, but it's a little dangerous too. Take Trump out of it for a moment. A democracy must include freedom of speech. Imagine our leader or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it opposes the majority of world leaders. Our freedom of speech being taken from U.S. slowly but surely. Censorship. If the leader of the quote-unquote free world can be removed, imagine that same right of civilians. Imagine believing every time you read false information detected and propaganda, decisive reports and flat-out lies being the only thing we see. So,
I get what you're saying, but no. I get what you're trying to say, but no. Like, they're talking about, first off, on Twitter. First off, you have to choose to be on Twitter. That's number one. Like, I understand what you're getting to say about the voice stuff, but it's like you choose to be on Twitter, and in choosing to be on Twitter, you choose to follow their guidelines and all that stuff. That you always click I agree, and it says not to you may not read it, but it say don't say anything violent, don't put up naked pictures, or we're gonna have to report and may take your stuff down. You follow their guidelines. You get what I'm saying? And you choose to do that, but here's the thing, what Trump is saying violates those rules. So yes, they're silencing him because they're silencing him because you're violating their rules.
You know, I think when it comes to the idea of censorship and moving forward in just the thought of our freedom slowly but surely being taken from us, it goes to the idea if a government or entities that, you know, Twitter and Instagram, I will say this, those entities only have power because we give them power.
Yeah.
You know, that I will say that they are, but over time, they are being marketed as secondary ways of information. You know, that's why we have the problem with Trump and the way information get disseminated very quickly when it comes to these platforms. So I do get the idea of putting a muzzle on him because they feel as though he's inciting violence and he's creating hysteria. I do get that because if you're on my app, you do have to follow the rules of my app. I get where Carrie Hilson is coming from is from the idea of where I get it from when she's talking about the idea of entities putting their label of false news or incorrect information on something because it like that saying
false. But what's the falseness?
No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about them saying that this is false information. I'm saying when you give an entity the power to tell you to take away information, good or bad, that's what I'm saying. They have the power to take away that information.
So, but
if they have the power, any entity that has the power to take away bad information from you also has the power to give you bad information. Any entity that has the power to give you good information also has the option to take it away.
I understand it, but that's not the case here. You get what I'm saying? It's not like
like the two do correlate.
Yeah, they do correlate, but you already know you have to you have to weigh the good with the bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're right, with the Twitter, it is a kind of fucked up situation, but you choose, you know what you're getting into. And people understand that too. That's why you're like, yo, can't believe everything you see on the internet. Everybody knows that. That's the general understanding. But the thing with Trump is his tweets go and coincide with the actions and what he's been doing. And as you can see, white America just ran amok in Capitol Hill. They just threw what's that shit? What's that movie called again? X. The house party shit.
You talking about Project X.
Project X. Yeah, they did Project X up in that bitch. I seen what's it called? You remember Yemi from out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I seen her post. She was like, you got some white dude up there throwing 7. Who is big homie? No, because he was really throwing up. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? But he was in Nancy Pelosi's seat. I'm like, yo, but that's what I'm saying.
They started arresting motherfuckers too.
Yo, but that shit is a lot of audacity, bro. He really had the nerve to take the picture with him holding the podium.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I don't want to. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, man.
It's funny because we get on rappers about being about what's it called, televising and shit. But this is literally like what you absolutely should not do.
Yeah, I was. But they started arresting mad people. Like they really started going in, and
man, we gotta see how it goes because I was seeing a comparison of the arrest made versus when the Black Lives Matter. It still hasn't beat that one.
Oh well, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like they literally took offense. We were on defense.
You do. I guess you do gotta see it from here too, though. I mean, those arrests that were made. You talking about different states? If you ride,
no, it was in DC.
Wait, what are you talking about? They had it was Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they made some arrests in DC. Yeah.
For the Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
When?
Let me go look up. I have this somewhere. Oh, this is it right here.
Let's see.
Thank God. Okay, 82 arrests of white supremacists after attacking the Capitol in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. That was Wednesday. 194 arrests of Black Lives Matter protesters in Washington, D.C. on June 1st, 2020 for Trump photo op at church.
Oh, wow.
570 arrests of Black Lives Matter protests in Minneapolis after George Floyd's murder on May 26, 2020.
Yeah, that's crazy.
14,000 plus arrests of Black Lives Matter protesters nationwide since May 27, 2020. 14,000. And they only arrested 82, right? 82.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, but like
it's like, yo,
that speaks to that
see, like for me,
the ironic nature of all this.
For me, I'm sorry, it's just like I can't have sympathy. Like, yo, y'all, if you want me to do it how America does it to me, you guys are criminals. You are criminals. You are fucking animals and you're criminals. Like, no, dead ass. Like, yo, because y'all criminals because y'all broken. But then y'all animals because I heard some of y'all was over there smearing feces on the wall. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like a fucking kid.
Like I'd rather somebody jump me than you smear feces in my house.
Yeah, that's nasty as hell.
Yeah, like
comparing shit.
No, but I'm saying rather me get like you want to take I'd rather get an ass whooping than fucking somebody smearing feces.
I just always hate them games.
What?
Like them. Oh, what would you rather do?
Oh yeah, nah. Niggas gotta do the most.
Yeah, that shit be like, yo.
Would you eat buffalo shit? $14,000.
That shit be like, yo.
Only 14,000?
Yo, would you rather eat a cactus sandwich or I don't know, keep your head underwater for 2 hours? Like, goddamn, like, what you
lose situation?
Oh yeah.
Like, damn.
There's no brighter side.
Niggas had to like understand what neither was.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna talk sports in a minute. They blew the bricks off.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, that's 9 minutes ago. I mean, they still got a chance in the first quarter.
The first quarter?
I'm not tripping, right? Alright, so recent update. This is live, and it's gonna probably be in the news tomorrow, but the Cleveland Browns is up 28 on the Steelers. We're not gonna stay in that too long.
It's the first quarter.
It's the first quarter.
God damn. Bro, what the fuck? Alright.
I don't know.
Alright, but just going back to this thing, I think when it comes to wrapping up the whole idea of censorship and stuff, at the end of the day, I get where they're coming from. I'm always the person I feel like with certain things, for the most part, I can see where both sides are coming from. When it comes to censorship, I understand where Perry Hilton is coming from, but I also understand those entities saying like, yo, your material is harmful, I don't want you on my platform.
I understand it, but it just doesn't apply to this sense because he's violating. It's not like a yo. It wasn't because of Twitter's bias. You feel me? I don't think Twitter's bias was so much involved here. I think it was like, yo, even looking at it from a business standpoint, you're bringing threatening kind of energy to my business, and Twitter decided to serve that relationship.
And those things are always selective for the most part. They, because people do crazy shit and say wild stuff on Twitter all the time. But yeah. Wait, you rock with the FanDuel?
Huh? Yeah, might have been.
That's where you've been losing all your money to?
Yeah.
This nigga gonna put $500 down on the Steelers. The Steelers.
I want to see what the bet looking like. See if I can still put some money.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, it's been crazy.
I ain't gonna. It's just been a rough 2020. It's not even rough. It's just been a wild 2021. Listen. 2021, this shit was just I'm just watching it live, and that's all I can do right now.
No, but like I said, at the end of the day, I always said I didn't like the idea of just so much smoke and the language and the verbiage that was used when it came to people protesting police misconduct.
It's funny because like. I mean, this is a little bit forward, but freaking Donald Trump is he trying to like save his ass a little bit by doing a little dumb shit. Like nigga think friend Kodak and Lil Wayne gonna do good with the blacks.
Oh no, we not all.
You still need to do it, but I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I fuck with you now.
And I just wonder, like, at the end of the day, like, what is Trump's legacy gonna be in America? Like, how are we gonna look at him as a president?
The most unprepared president in the world.
But that's the thing. I don't think you even gotta. He wants to even be looked at as like. If you want to look at his disguised legend, you don't. I don't think he even wants to be looked at as like, oh, I was a president. He wants to be looked at as, oh, I was a reality TV star. I was a businessman who became the president.
Nah, I can see that too.
You know what I'm saying? It's not his legacy is not about the presidency. His legacy is about what he did as a businessman. You feel me? And he was a very grimy and this type of person, but he don't give a damn.
Nah, he definitely doesn't. You know, and on a much transition into something, just some more crazy stuff happening. And that's not that crazy, but it's just kind of different news. Kanye and Kim. You know, they were talking about them possibly divorcing.
I'm interested to see where this goes.
And they're saying Kim Kardashian, she's filing for it.
I'm not saying anything good or bad. I'm just interested to see where this goes.
How many kids do you guys have?
4.
Is it 4?
Yes, 4. Chicago, North, Psalm, and Saint.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Shout out to Kanye.
I fuck with yeah.
Oh, you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Nah,
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I've never.
I
Actually,
watched like the Kanye episode though.
How you able to pick that up?
I'm just imagining what he would do. He's like, I only care about Kanye, so I'm only gonna go to that.
I swear to God, I've never looked at probably more than 5 minutes of that show. I probably haven't even looked at that much.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched it back a real long time ago, but not like on a frequent basis. Rob was always it's funny. It's just funny how Rob just don't like show up in the family no more.
Cause he was just on some bullshit. Wasn't he on some nut shit?
Nah, he definitely is. He definitely was.
He used to be feeling like he was the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, I don't know. He was on some.
Niggas the only boy.
Yeah, he was acting like a real.
And he was fat.
Soft cup.
He wasn't always fat though.
No, he wasn't always fat. That's when he was fucking with Adrian Baleen. Yeah, I remember when he was rocking with.
She was Black China came here him on the biscuits.
Nah, she got his fat ass down.
He came down a little bit.
Where he gave her a child. Needs an exchange.
I seen Black China and Nicki Minaj taking a picture. I was looking like. That was cute. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all just look cute hanging out with each other. Y'all girls be doing that.
Hold up, bro. Just going back to the whole Kanye thing, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like people so many times when it comes to like, celebrities and stuff going through hardships. Yo, people are just so fucked up. Like just being like, man, this life may get a whole lot better. I'm like, yo, he got 4 kids with this person. Or people just be like, man, his next
you can't blame niggas for wondering, because let's be real. When he got with Kim, I'm not gonna say his life changed for good or better, but good or better. But you did see a change for sure. You seen certain stuff change in him. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of do wonder where he's gonna go. But I am a little bit worried.
I'll say this too, though. You gotta understand, like, stuff don't necessarily. It's not when people go through changes. It might not necessarily be the person that they're with, but I think he was married to Kim for 6 years. They were probably dating. I think they were dating for 2 or 3 years before they got married. That's like 9 years. People grow in 9 years. Kanye, like anybody, he was 30 when they first met. He was in his early 30s when they, not first met, but when they were together, when they got together. He's in his early 40s now. He's in a different place, in a different space. He was a father. He wasn't a father when they first met. He wasn't married either. Now that they're divorcing, he's a father of 4 now. He's been married. He's possibly having a divorce. But it's just.
I just wanted to ask: you guys rather see them together, or you rather see them separate?
I don't.
You don't really have that much question.
I want to see what world is gonna make Kanye happy.
Yeah,
that's for me.
What's
I want to
gonna
see
make him happy?
what's gonna make him happy. That's really what I'm interested in, because I just feel like with me, like.
What a gift.
You know of all, like I'm a Kanye fan from the beginning. Like I'm a college dropout, late registration, graduation. Like those is my haymakers. Those is like when Kanye holds the dearest to me. And you know how like when somebody, it's like when you watch your family member, and it's like like family member maybe acting out because of hurt. Like so when he lost his mother, I mean like I can see, I'm like, alright. He's doing a lot of, he may be doing certain things right now because he's in pain, right? And it's like you don't want him to keep doing certain things, but you also got to respect that. Some people got to make their own decisions.
I think also too what people don't keep in mind is that we have these ideas and expectations of our artists that we like, and we meet them in a certain point in time in their life, and when they grow up, you know, especially if they're a little bit older than us. I think what it is that Kanye was older than us when we first got introduced to him. So we had an idea how we looked at him as kids. But as we got older and he's getting older, you know, he's going through phases in his life that we might can't recognize at a point, you know, because we just have not been there yet. When someone loses a parent, I could see that setting them off in a different way, but I will also say this too. When you don't have your parent next to you, sometimes, and I think even the book, the way Superior Man talks about it for a man with his father, I think this also applies with the parent that you were mostly with throughout your adolescence. It tells you to kind of live as if your parents are no longer here, because when you have the
I think they said more so your father.
But I'm just saying it was speaking to the idea of the essence of him saying that was when you have that parent there, it's a restraint there, because you're always looking at times to please them or not disappoint. And when you leave, and when you don't have that factor in your life anymore, it sometimes can give you the push or the extra battery in your back to go places that you wouldn't go. So what I will say with Kanye and his transition and everything that's happening with him, people talking about his mother passing away being a big contributor to that. I feel like all of that is just a natural growth that he was going through, and his mother passing away just probably sent him places where he wouldn't be if she was still here, because he probably would just be moving a little bit differently. But I don't think all of that is bad changes. You know, I think some of it is just very natural. He's a very eclectic guy.
Listen, man, Kanye, we hope the best for you, man. I don't know what's the best decision for you, but shoot, man, I just want you to be in a good space. Because personally, me, I can't say I get down with all the stuff that you do, but man, you still made all these great works of music that have changed my life. So naturally, I want you to be better. So yeah, that's my spill.
My spill is Kanye. I know you're going through a difficult time for Kim. Y'all could come to some type of resolution and see if y'all could maintain together or maintain separate. And I hope you guys are still going to be great parents to your children trying to co-parent.
I think in closing with that, I just want to give Kanye I want to give him just some energy of, yo, man, I just want you to choose peace. You know, choose peace, the thing that's going to be able to help you be in the state of creating, because what you're doing in fashion, what you're doing in what you want to do in architecture that you talked about, and what you're doing, what you've always done in music for me, is be able to create boundlessly and being able to fully immerse yourself in what you're doing. And I don't want to have anything like that having distractions for you, because not being around your kids the way you were, and you know, breaking off from someone that you said you love could put you in a different place. But I hope that you choose peace, and then it's all love, brother.
You kind of no, it's not even that, but it's like I don't want to throw like water on this moment, but I'm just like, what did y'all think when y'all heard they said the Jeffree Star bullshit?
Nah, it was bullshit. I mean, there was no real substantial evidence.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but it did definitely make me do the double take, like, what?
And I'm not gonna, I'll say this too. if he was cheating, that would be different. But I'm saying if they were separated or whatever, look, I'm in a place where people do what they do. He's an amazing artist to me. I could give a fuck who he chooses to be with, but at the end of the day, those claims had no evidence behind them. It was just literally some chick on freaking TikTok making a video trying to catch some clout, which is fucking whack. Like it's whack as fuck, trying to get clout, off of other people's lives. Like, fuck out of here.
Wait, can we switch to another topic real quick?
Nah, we could just stay on this forever.
Alright, cool. Yo, man. You talking about getting clout. Woo. 21 Savage was knocking the clout off like hell.
What happened? I
He beat him up in real life?
Nah. He was hiking on Instagram Live because what's it called? YK Osiris had some bullshit. I'm gonna just play it for you, man. Oh shit. Sorry.
Jerry made this, my nigga.
I don't give a damn who made it. That's my dog. I just told you, if Jesus Christ made it, I would have gave it back.
So this shit is the whole thing that love you.
Bruh, YK, bruh, you know how to, what, obviously you don't know how to dress. But, bruh, don't do nothing like
Do you
that.
feel like you know? I'm trying to say, do you feel like you know how to dress though?
I know how to not look like that.
But do you feel like you know how to dress?
Bruh, go get the pants. Put the pants back in the camera. Let me see the ends of it. See, look, you should have got them taped because them motherfuckers look loose as hell. Did you get them? Did you get them from Gucci or did you make them too? Did he make them too?
No, nigga, I got this from Gucci.
Yeah, but you supposed to got the waist took your hand away. Man, just throw them motherfuckers away too, cause you been just fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna ever buy them pants again after they see your video. It's just over.
Nigga.
I'm gonna call Gucci and tell them take them off the shelf, man. We don't want to see them motherfuckers ever again. You done fucked them up. Them motherfuckers two different colors, bro. Them ain't even the same brown, bro. Yeah, that's what you do, bro. And then we're gonna go to therapy. Throw this shit away. And why you ain't take the tag off? Why the hell you running around with a tag on this?
Yo, why he talking to him like he's so disappointed?
Because he's mad as hell. I know that feeling when you look at somebody and they wear some bullshit and you be mad as hell like, yo, what the fuck you come out like that, bro?
Yeah, nah.
You guys think my dress so crazy? You just want
I'm like, yo, bro, come on. You know what type of time was going on. Why would you do this? You low-key want to drop it back off and shit and then monetize.
Bro, fuck you street like this, looking like this.
Yo, but it's like, bro, like, you ain't got no home trainers or something like this, like, and on top of that, you be, now the worst thing is, I hate to call it this, but man, like, I shouldn't be this offended by it, but like, when Haitian wearing the dress shoes and everything. Look, man, those are my peoples, but like.
Are they really your people?
Nah, listen, man, y'all know we love to. I'm gonna be honest, they be hiking on us too, so it is what it is. Man, I hate them black Haitian dress shoes. They was sculpted out of charcoal.
Oh boy.
No, man.
Nah, but I ain't from that. That nigga YK Osiris look country as hell.
I ain't even see a picture of how he look.
He had some dumbass jacket. That shit look like a beat ass Michael Jackson Gorilla jacket. but fucking.
Have you ever listened to his music?
No.
I know. Listen to
It looked like a nigga that tried to act like he was Dapper Dan. Got a hold of a bootleg Michael Jackson jacket.
Yeah, it just started like they cut it out. They cut out, you know, the Louis bags, the inside. They cut out the inside of them shit and just put it over then stitch it over another jacket.
That shit needs to be on fucking on Shade Room. What I asked for, what I got. That was some bullshit.
Nah, yeah, that jacket was bad though.
What's up? What else is popping?
Where we at? Who got any other topics?
Let me see.
Because obviously we're running late.
Nah, it's. I mean, other than LaMelo Ball playing good.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. So let's talk about that.
LeVar Ball won. That's how I feel about it.
So let's make a comparison to his brother.
I think I like Melo's game more, honestly. I think Melo's game is better. I just think he's a smoother player. I'm not saying that Alonzo isn't a good player. I like the way Alonzo plays. I think he's a solid pro, and he's even proved a lot of people wrong and had ideas about him. But to me, when it comes to just playing and just play styles and just how they move on the court, I like how Melo moves.
Yeah, what happened? I thought y'all was saying he couldn't shoot like that.
He can't.
Huh?
No, I mean he's more of a streaky shooter. When Alonzo was in high school, I mean not Alonzo, but when Melo was in high school, he was dominating, obviously. But I don't know. Maybe he was too skinny to me. I really didn't see him being better than Alonzo. Like when Alonzo was at UCLA, Alonzo put on a show the whole year. And he looked like the top 3 pick, which he was number 2 pick. But in the NBA, it just seems like Melo just I don't know, he just found a click. Like his fluidity out there and everything. Like he just be so fluid on the court with Lonzo. It was like a lot of being in his head. He be like thinking a little too much. Be probably doubting himself.
But I feel like even his game, like I'm sorry, I always see when I used to say Melo couldn't shoot, I always see videos when he was younger, he was pulling from deep.
Yeah.
And I was like, even you saying he's a streaky shooter, I'm like, shoot, if he's starting off his rookie year as a streaky shooter, that's not bad, because technically what, J.R. Smith is a streaky shooter, but shit, sometimes them streaky ass shots are like, put your ass up like 15.
Yeah.
Imagine when a nigga's on rhythm and then they coming back every shot he make like 4 3 straight or 3 3 straight.
That is crazy. It's 9-12 points.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yo, this is totally off topic. I just have to say this because it's so freaking crazy and stupid, and I never want to hear anybody ever say this again in their lives.
Oh my god.
So Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey are officially dating now. Why the fuck did they say what should we call them? Marvy?
I'm feeling Marvy. What's the other options?
That's it. That's what they said.
Oh, Marvy? Hold on now.
They said what
Michael B. Jordan
and Lori Harvey. So they called them Marvy. The fact that you
Jordan Harvey.
The fact that you even agree with that shit, we should just end the podcast.
Is that what I even agree with it?
Marvy, nigga?
If you got any other options, let me hear them.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Nowadays, what am I complaining for?
You have to name the relationship?
Yeah, the same roommate said so.
You know you do that in real life.
First off, I'm not you. I do not name the relationships. I only go by what everybody else calls them. That's it.
I'm about to say,
I don't care that much to change it. It would be called Marvy, go ahead.
Marvy, that's nuts.
I'm never calling it.
Yeah, never. But LaMelo Ball is kicking. I fuck with his game. He's been tweaking.
He was the youngest player to record a triple-double too, though.
LeVar Ball won, man. People had a lot of shit to say about that man, but he had 3 sons that were in the NBA at one point. He has 2 of them playing right now at a high level.
I was about to say, Leangelo, better kick your game up, buddy.
Word. He's so cocky. Leangelo.
Yeah. He had that frame when he could gain muscle.
Yeah.
It's funny though, Leangelo though in high school was the one who was getting buckets too.
I think he averaged like 30 in high school.
Yeah, it was all kicking.
Yeah, it's funny
And he
though.
was big, so when he faced other big men, he was just able to power on the way.
Whenever I seen Lonzo play though, like that's why I was also weird funny about his game, because when I see him play in high school, he do that. He goes into the lane a lot. You feel me? And that it's not gonna work when you get into college. Well, not college. When you get into the NBA, and these dudes is just mad strong, and like he don't like move. He don't really move the offense that much to me.
Yeah, his overhead pass impressive.
Nah, for real. Yeah, it's crazy how much Texas don't give a fuck, man. How Texas is in their own world. Why was Travis Scott and Don Toliver at the Lakers in Houston getting into that? Like that's just where Texas is right now, bro.
What is actually able to be there?
Yeah,
but that's because their numbers is not as crazy.
no Zoom call.
Allegedly, their numbers is not as crazy. They niggas do not be reporting anything close. Atlanta neither.
Y'all shut the fuck. They tell the medical or the hospital, y'all shut the fuck up right now. Or y'all gonna fuck it up for all of us.
Dr. Fauci and their payroll.
But yo, man, it's been a crazy week. I'm glad we was able to come chop it up with you guys. I'm hoping that you heed our concerns and stay safe, man. Have a productive weekend, and please, man, please keep going after the things that you want. Keep striving for your purpose, and we're gonna be back kicking it with y'all next week.
Next week, y'all.
Peace.